Hello, this is Harold with World TV On Demand coming to you again. That's worldtvondemand.com. Today I'm going to talk about pyramid schemes. And you know, a lot of people have been arrested and put in jail for pyramid schemes. Not too long ago there's a few of those things going on. But I'm going to talk to you about the biggest pyramid scheme there ever was and that there ever will be. And there's nothing anybody's ever going to do about it. So let's get started. In the United States, you have now what we refer to as the billionaires. The billionaires. They're making the big bucks. And then you got the president and you got the government. So this is what I call the upside down pyramid scheme, because it comes from here, all of these pyramids, and it goes to this pyramid, which goes to the government, which the government and the president divvies out the money and decides where the money goes. And then you got the billionaires that end up with most of the money. Let me explain. Let's just say Social Security. Social Security was back in the Depression age. The president said, we got to do something to protect these people, to protect the working person, so that when something happens or when they get older, they're going to have a little bit of money. So they came up with Social Security. Well, everybody started paying into Social Security. And that's been since the 20s, so it's been about 75 years. But it don't matter if it's 75 years or 175 years. Everybody pays in Social Security, and they've been doing it. So when we started putting in all this money, it started building up and building up and building up. And the government didn't do anything with it. They just left it sitting there. So then the government and the big business guys, the billionaires, however many they are, there's I think there's 120 of them in the United States. So they come up with this idea of lobbyists. So they send in lobbyists, send these guys to Washington to lobby the president and the government for money for whatever reason. It could be for a Coca-Cola plant. It could be for a Pepsi plant. It could be for toothpaste. It could be for research on rats. It could be anything. So the government says, well, we don't have no money, but we got this slush fund over here, this Social Security that everybody's paying into, and there's just we can take the money out of that and buy anything because there's so much money. So they started taking money out of Social Security and doing all this stuff, you know, giving money for grants and whatever, and before you know it, there's no cash money left. All you have left in the Social Security is IOUs. That's a piece of paper that's got somebody's name on it that they owe the money, but they don't have the money to pay it back and don't have any intentions of paying it back. So now Social Security is empty. And this is a pyramid scheme that we've got portrayed on the American people that I don't know how we're going to get out of it. But so they spent all the money. If they had just left it in there and invested it and done simple interest, we would have never run out of money in Social Security. But that's a different story. So they took all the money out. They've got IOUs in there now. There's no money. And they say, and now they move the retirement age up and keep moving it up and still taking more money. This is where the pyramid scheme comes in. Because if you know about a pyramid scheme, you take money from all these different people and you fund your big pyramid scheme. And then when you run out of money, you just raise the price here or ask everybody else for more money because you're spending more and gave away more than what you have coming in. So then you bring these poor saps in from all over the world and make them citizens and give them these low-paying jobs that they can't make a living on anyway, and they take Social Security out of their check every week or every other week or every month or whatever it is, and it goes into the Social Security fund that has nothing but IOUs in it because you can't get ahead of it now because you're spending more money now than what you got coming in. So that is a pyramid scheme that the rich and the government and the president of the United States has done to this is my people, the lower class people, the inner city people, the people that work every day for a living. So now we are still going to continue to pay this for the foreseeable future forever, but these billionaires up here are just going to keep getting richer, and we ain't talking about a few billion. We're talking about Bill Gates is worth, I think, 79 billion. And Warren Buffett, he's worth 72 billion. But so all this money continues to come up like this and go through the government and go through the system and go to the billionaires, and all these people get is to keep working. So I just wanted to share that pyramid scheme with you because that's just one thing that we've got going on. My next one I'm going to talk about the pharmaceutical and drugs, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So I'm going to clean this off and I'm going to do another video, but this is the end of this video. The pyramid scheme that the government and the president and the billionaires have on the United States, on the working class people, that is sickening. I just don't even know what to say. This is Harold with World TV On Demand, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.